Learning Environment Assessments by Hannah Phillips. So welcome to my classroom. I am currently completing my internship within the infant classroom. Our classrooms range from the ages of 3 months to 14 months of age. So why does assessing the environment matter? It allows educators to gain a better understanding of how the learning environment supports the children in the classroom. By completing assessments, the educator ensures that the learning environment supports growth and development, inclusivity, and aligns with professional standards such as NAEYC. The first assessment that I had completed is the ERS Materials Checklist. Since I am completing my internship within the infant classroom, I had completed the ITERS 3 Materials Checklist. Using this assessment, I had observed a variety of classroom materials that supported fine motor, art, music/movement, blocks, dramatic play, nature/science, mathematics, acceptance of diversity, and gross motor exploration. The teacher also had provided accessibility of materials, allowing them to be adaptable. They also are organized learning centers that support each child's growth and development. Developmentally appropriate materials are placed on the shelves, while other materials such as paint, clay, and non-plush books that are deemed not developmentally appropriate are placed away but are available with teacher supervision. The second assessment that I had completed is Art as a Way of Learning Aesthetic Environment Checklist. Through my observation, each section of this checklist received a 5 in the aesthetic operations. These are a few examples of what I had found in each section. So for repetition, I found continuous patterns, colors, shapes, and textures that are repeated throughout the space. For formalization, there were clearly defined learning centers, intentional arrangement, order, and symmetry. For exaggeration, there was an emphasis enlarged and highlighted with daily boards, supervision cards, parent board located outside of the classroom, and children art displays. For the dynamic variation, a variety of materials, textures, shapes, and heights throughout different size shelving and multiple textured materials. For the surprise element, unexpected elements and discoveries that spark curiosity through pop-up toys, musical and audiobooks, animal toys that play music, and spinning lanterns are a few of the examples I found. And for balance and flow, visual harmony, easy transitions, and movement within open spaces allows for a better flow of the classroom. The room I work in creates a supportive learning environment by providing materials and activities that support the child's interests and enables learning within all developmental domains. So with this in mind, the next and final assessment that I completed is Building Inclusive Childcare. I observed that the physical environment is accessible, promotes safety, and has a variety of learning centers with a range of materials. All developmentally appropriate materials are stored and are accessible to children. Each area is labeled with photos, pictures, text, and materials are adaptable and flexible, making each activity and manipulative, easy, and accessible for the child to have. Teaching strategies incorporated UDL by providing multiple learning styles for children, allowing for teacher-led and child-led activities, and presenting content in a culturally relevant manner. The classroom provides multi-sensory experiences, and curricular goals are met intentionally. The social environment promotes friendly, calm, supportive, and welcoming tones. Materials support awareness of diversity, the children's home language are used within the classroom, and the curriculum, and materials and activities. All 3 assessment tools I used examine the classroom environment, but each serve a different purpose in its evaluation. The ERS Materials Checklist focuses on the accessibility of a variety of developmentally appropriate materials that support exploration and independence, while the AWL Assessing Aesthetic Learnings focuses on the classroom's design, organization, and displays, ensuring a learning environment that supports creativity and children's learning. And the UDL, Building Inclusive Childcare, documents on how well the environment and curriculum support full participation of the children of all abilities, languages, and cultural backgrounds. By using these assessments, I was able to connect them to the professional NAEYC standards. For the first one, Goals, Benefits, and Uses of Assessment, I was able to identify strengths and areas for improvement within the classroom, support intentional classroom planning, and improve children's learning experience. To connect to universal design for learning, I observed providing accessible materials, adaptable learning opportunities, how the teacher provides multiple ways of participation, and visual supports that help reduce learning barriers. For collaboration, I observed that I worked together with the classroom teacher. I had continuous collaboration on classroom organization. I had shared ideas to improve accessibility and used professional feedback during my observations. Using these assessments, I have learned a lot and will take this with me with my future classrooms. I have learned that classroom environments impact a child's ability to learn and express themselves, the importance of classroom displays. Classroom materials should be accessible to every child, and organizing and creating aesthetic classrooms supports the child's learning.